Thanks for inviting us into your living room. We're so grateful to be together. And you can keep it on gallery, but for now, let's just settle in, just drop in. Ty would call this a legendary moment. Dropping into your chair or cushion. Drop, settle, aware of your bum on the chair, your thighs, the contact of your hands. Letting your body just be as we come together to self-regulate, co-regulate, and co-imagine. Settle into your breath. Just let that breath be delicious. Aware of the land, ancestors beneath your feet, and if you can, just wiggle your feet a little bit, really squish them on the earth. Connecting with the land where you are, where I am, it's very red soil. I'm at the start of the Trail of Tears, Cherokee land. I've learned many things from Cherokee teachers here, in particular basket weaving and gourd carving. And just feel that gifts and talents and support of the land. And one of the tools to hack your nervous system is humming. It's a resiliency tool. It will also help warm us up for Joe. So I invite you, I'm watching the clock. We're going to hum, and you're muted, I'm not, but we're going to hum for 2 minutes. Go. One more minute. Just keep humming. I invite you to put a hand on your belly and a hand on your heart, and you can keep humming or listen to the hum. It's happening without humming.
Good day to you all. A brief poem for you. Jazz. The bones of our ancestors still dance in the field of magic stardust. An ounce of poetry. I never saw a wild thing feel sorry for itself. There in the thick jungles of Costa Rica, I was told my mother died. She passed through the veil of no coming and no going. Heartbroken, but going nowhere but sorrow. I was lost. A cry of an unknown bird cracked open the moment. Ripe, ripe, ripe for something. The music of my roots rose up from the earth. A rainbow bridge appeared. I climbed to grief's holy mountain, my path wet with tears. Music filled me up, lifted me up from the edge of grief's pit. On the wings of sound I rode with the mysteries of grace and peace. Music's vibrations can touch and quake where the mind dares not go. Healing pain, I was picked up from the dusty road, carried by music. On the wings of sound, I found joy. Take up your rightful precedence in your Halimala, your spiritual house. Come in, enter the clear light of sweet jazz. Take your stand on the fearless dragon of compassion. Ride the notes as waves of birth and death. Let go of the gossamer threads of regret that still are attached to your heartbeat. Now catch your precious breath right now. Jazz is a wild thing. Jazz is a wild thing. Jazz is a wild thing.
I'd like to introduce our dear friend and amazing teacher and singer, Joe Reilly.
The room in my heart is infinite. There's no limit to what can fit in it. Love is what I give, love is what I get. There's no limit. It's a balance between mind, body, spirit. This is Infinite Hearts, one of the first songs I wrote when I first learned how to meditate, or was learning how to, I'm still learning how to meditate. And many years ago, and I rewrote the verses the first time that Trump was elected. When I recognized, using Thay's teaching of man is not our enemy, humans are not our enemy is our greed, our fear, our hatred, our anger, our violence. So seeing beyond the person or the personality to see these old legacies of white supremacy, of patriarchy, of domination and control, and inviting those energies to be transformed first in myself and then in the world around me. So I invite you to do the same with me. You're in your own space, you can make up your own words, your own harmonies, your own dance moves. The room in my heart is infinite. There's no limit to what can fit in it. And if love is what I give, love is what I get. It's a balance between mind, body, spirit. And the room in my heart is infinite. There's no limit to what can fit in it. And if love is what I give, love is what I get. It's a balance between mind, body, spirit. It's a balance, a balance, a balance, a balance, a balance, y'all. Balance, y'all. I see you appear, weighed down by your money and your fear, ignorance and insecurity, trying so desperately to be free by clinging on to power and control over our sisters and siblings and brothers, threatening the health of our very earth mother. exploiting her as you do her daughters, polluting and selling and controlling our waters. I see you, and you're breaking my heart, tearing families apart because of where they were born, leaving poor families torn, or by the color of their skin, locking up our children. I see you. You're as old as this country itself, compromising our emotional health. You were there in the slave trade, the very fabric from which this country was made. You were there in the bloody slave trade, the very fabric from which this country was made. Our hearts are infinite, the love has no limit. It can't fit the whole world inside of it. Our hearts are infinite, the love has no limit. It can't fit the whole world inside of it. Come on and balance it, balance it, balance it, yeah. Learn the lessons from your Smith and Wessons and your fire hoses. Your fear exposes your vulnerabilities. You were there in manifest destiny, and you're still trying so desperately to be free, locked in the prison of your hatred and insanity. You were there in the boarding schools. You were the criminally cruel policies, stealing children from their families with the stroke of a pen. We always knew we would see you again, and you've never really been that well hidden, trying the same old tricks to no avail. Racist confusion will always fail. This is a sickness, an old disease. Let us help you with your suffering, please. This is a sickness, an old disease. Let us help you. Let us help you. And let it free, let it free, let it flow inside of me. From the mountains and the trees, let it flow eternally. Let it free, let it free, let it flow inside of me. From the mountains and the trees, let it flow eternally, yeah. Come on and balance it, balance it, balance it, yeah. So however you're feeling, it's okay. The important thing is just the way that you can embrace those feelings with the energy of mindful awareness, merciful compassion. Breathe into it. Hold those feelings so they don't hold you. Just like a parent cradles their child who is crying. I am here for you. I am here for you. I will not abandon you. Hello, my dear friend, my dear one. Anxiety, fear, loneliness, despair. Hello, you are welcome here. We embrace you. We embrace all parts, all beings, all hearts. The room in my heart is infinite. There's no limit to what can fit in it. And if love is what I give, love is what I give. It's the balance between my body, spirit, and the room in my heart is infinite. There's no limit to what can fit in it. And if love is what I give, love is what I give. It's the balance between my body, spirit. It's a balance, a balance, a balance, a balance, a balance, y'all. Balance, y'all. Room in my heart. The room in my heart. The room in my heart is infinite. Love is what I give, love is what I give. The room in my heart, the room in my heart, the room in my heart, the room in my heart is infinite, infinite, it's infinite. Infinite is infinite. It don't stop and it don't quit the room, and my heart is infinite. And it don't stop and it don't quit the room, and your heart is infinite, is infinite, is infinite, is yeah, 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 yeah. Let's, thank you. Yeah, got to get in touch with all those feelings. Feel the feelings, embrace them with mindfulness. That's our key. That's the healing medicine. Thank you all for being here. Is the sound coming through okay? All right.
Sounds great, Joe.
All right, thank you. Hey, Aku's in the house. Cynthia's in the house. So many beautiful people, siblings. Thank you for being here. Caillou's in the house over here. All right. Well, also an insight I've had is that no matter who won the elections, our country is still caught in the military-industrial complex and seeking solutions to problems through war and violence. And that's as old as this country itself. And we need to offer a new way, and I know many of us are and have already been. This one's called Day of Peace. And I'm going to actually release this on Christmas Day and offer it to the people of Palestine, Lebanon, and also to the people of Israel. With the mind and the heart and the spirit that we're all relatives and we need each other. But we need to come to a place of sanity, a place of nonviolent cooperation. I don't know how we do that. I don't know the answers, but I know that killing is not the way. Discrimination is not the way. And funding weapons is not the way. So this is Day of Peace. It actually came out of an experience I had attending a funeral of a young man who was once part of our youth program here in Detroit in the Urban Indian Center where I worked. He had actually helped make some songs together, and he was killed by a relative with gun violence. And I said, make today a day of peace. Heal our broken families. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. Make today a day of peace in all our communities. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. I wonder if we can make some hand motions that could go along with that. Anybody? Make today a day of peace. Heal our broken families. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. Make today a day of peace in all our communities. Yeah. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. You got it. Make today a day of peace. Heal our broken families. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. Make today a day of peace in all our communities. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Make today a day of peace. Heal our broken families. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. Make today a day of peace in all our communities. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. Ceasefire now. Hostages released. Justice for Palestine. And a lasting peace. Collective liberation. Dignity for all. End the occupation. Listen to our call. Break the cycle of traumatization. Awaken our hearts and minds to decolonization. Ceasefire now. Hostages released. Justice for Turtle Island. And a lasting peace. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Way higher, oh way, oh. Way higher, oh way, oh way. Make today a day of peace. Heal our broken families. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. Make today a day of peace in all our communities. May our hearts be open. May our hearts be open wide. Yeah, thank you for opening your hearts tonight, everybody. So good to open our hearts together. How's everybody feeling? Joy Fan, how you feeling?
Beautiful.
Yeah, Kai, settle down. Breathing in, I am alive right here. Breathing out, my mind is clear. Breathing in, my body is at ease. Breathing out, I am at peace. Yeah, let the tears flow. So healing when we can cry. Many of us who have been conditioned to be men have been conditioned not to cry. So for me, I always feel like it's a gift when I can cry, when I have access to my tears. This means I'm open to my heart, open to my spirit, and I haven't always been. So I recognize that as a gift. So thank you, criers, healers, lovers, feelers. Breathing in, right here, breathing out. My mind is clear, breathing in. My body is at ease, breathing out. I am at peace. Breathing. And let's cultivate that energy of peace within each of us. We can send that energy out to one another and that energy out to the world, to places where there is deep, deep suffering. You can sing with me if you want. Breathing in, I am alive right here. Breathing in, I am alive right here. Breathing out, my mind is clear. My mind is clear. Breathing in, my body is at ease. Breathing out, I am at peace. Breathing. Empty out your pockets, no enlightenment here. Just a pair of brown eyes and some meditation gear. It's clear, but we are something much more than what's sold on TV or bought in a store. We are stores of seeds, deep and wise. We are all of the oceans. Just look in your eyes, see the vastness of the sea. All the elements that be flowing through you and me. Let go and be free and breathe. Alright, I'm putting Ellie and Rob in charge of the hand motions for this one. If you want to follow them, you can. They got some good ones. Breathing in, I am alive right here. Breathing out, my mind is clear. Breathing in, my body is at ease. Breathing out, I am at peace. Breathing. Be free. Be free of our perceptions. So many misconceptions and wrong notions. Didn't you hear? We are all of the oceans, the waves, the rocks, and the clouds. We are the water droplets gently falling down and returning to the sky. I'm learning to ask why. We're yearning just to try to breathe. Breathing in, I am alive right here. Breathing out, my mind is clear. Breathing in, my body is at ease. Breathing out, I am at peace. Breathing. There are so many reasons to be happy. There are so many reasons to be happy. And there are so many reasons to give thanks. And there are so many reasons to be happy. To give praise. To give praise. Yeah, so good to see you all on the screen. Kiss, love, hug, dance. Come on, get get up and shake those pants and those shoes, shaking off the blues. We be transforming into purple, orange hues, rainbow colors, rainbow bridge. We be crossing over just like the ancestors did into that heart space, that infinite love space. All these beautiful love faces, so many places all across Turtle Island and the globe. Yeah, let the body move, let the music groove, let the love flow through. So grateful for all of you. Sitting in my room, I'm sweeping with my broom, I'm dancing with the moon. I will be dreaming soon, but for now I'm wide awake, sitting still like a lake with some wild rice growing. It's really nice knowing who I really am, who we really are. Sometimes I can't forget when I'm driving in my car. It's time to pull over, didn't go very far. Try walking on the earth, you might think that sounds bizarre. I think it's rather funny to let go of my money and be one with the energy that flows in me and around me. And so I just surround me with flowers and poetry, beautiful verses. So when my mind disperses, I remember we've rehearsed this to not get caught in the cycle of birth and death. I really don't know about that, so I'll just follow my breath. Follow my breath, follow your breath with me. Breathing in, I am alive right here. Breathing out, my mind is clear. Breathing in, my body is at ease. Breathing out, I am at peace. Breathing. There are so many reasons. There are so many reasons to be happy. Then there are so many reasons to give thanks. Then there are so many reasons to be happy. To give praise. To give praise. Man, y'all are the best. Letting love manifest. We already did pass that test, so we be going on for extra credit. We can't forget it. It's a remembrance, a remembering. Each time we get together and sing, we bring the gift of interbeing, remembering each one of us. Breathing in, I am alive right here. Breathing out, my mind is clear. Breathing in, my body is at ease. Breathing out, I am at peace. Thank you. AJ and Shannon, good to see you. Wonderful. Seeing if my parents are here. They were going to be here. Oh, Dave and Mary Jo, they are here. They got the camera off. Low key. Shout out to Nick, Sanga's sibling. And my parents, you know, they're the first musical influences I had. And they used to sing in church growing up, Catholic folk music. So I attribute my music as a continuation of them. Susan is here, Sangha sibling. And I'm loving the kids jumping on the couches. Chris, Lindsay, Lily, and Evan. I want to show you all my special chair that I'm sitting in. This was made for me as a birthday gift by a dear friend, Ian Sawyer. And it's got a carving on it. I don't know if you can see it. It says, "No mud, no lotus." But this is the chair I'm sitting in tonight. And Ian and his partner, Marcia, and their 2 soon-to-be 3 children just moved to Japan. And so, missing them, but sending them lots of love across the ocean. What do you think, buddy? Should we do another song? Kai wants to hear another song. How y'all feeling?
Great. Very good.
All right. It's just lovely to see so many beautiful faces and bodies and movement and stillness. Should we do one for the kids? Kids of all ages? How about we do I Love Nature? Anybody know this one? It goes like this. I love nature. Nature is cool. The forest is my classroom. The earth is my school. Trees are my teachers. Animals are my friends. And on this school all life depends. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love nature. Nature is cool. The forest is my classroom. The earth is my school. Trees are my teachers. Animals are my friends. And on this school all life depends. You got it. Okay, freestyle. Make up your own moves. I love all of nature. Yes, it's true. That means I love myself and I love you too. When I look around me, nature's all that I'm seeing. Plants, animals, earth, sky, and human beings. Nature is like one big community. Many animals might live inside just one tree, and that tree gives us oxygen to help us breathe. This whole interaction is called ecology. I love nature. Nature is cool. The forest is my classroom. The earth is my school. Trees are my teachers. Animals are my friends. And on this school all life depends. Okay, freestyle. I love flowers, they are so pretty. I love them in the forest and I love them in the city. And I love mushrooms too, on a pizza or in salad. But my favorite place for mushrooms is right here in this love ballad. I love children and I love H2O. And children who love nature can help the rivers flow by protecting habitats like wetlands and wet meadows. When we work together, we can all help nature grow. So I love nature. Nature is cool. The forest is my classroom. The earth is my school. Trees are my teachers. Animals are my friends. And on this school of life depends. Very good. Okay, now let your body be still for just a moment and put both hands on your belly. Take a deep breath in of the oxygen we breathe from the trees. Feel your belly rise on the in-breath. And breathe Breathe out slowly the carbon dioxide that the trees and plants are breathing in. Feel your belly fall. Belly rise on the in-breath. Belly fall on the out-breath. And just remember how that breathing rhythm connects us to all living beings in this moment, right here, right now. And we can only find life in the present moment. This is it. Recognize all the beautiful beings who are on this Zoom call, who are supporting us in this Zoom call. All the beautiful beings we're connected to throughout space and time. Feel that web supporting us, guiding us. Can invite that love to flow through us and sing through us. So let's love nature right now with all our hearts. That's right, this present moment is a great place to start. We don't need any money, it might take a little time. We need to open up our arms, hearts, mouths, and minds, so we can see the gifts Mother Nature can bring. If we learn to appreciate it, it makes us want to sing. And when we are smiling, singing our song, other people hear us and they want to sing along. We sing, I love nature, nature is cool. The forest is my classroom, the earth is my school. Trees are my teachers, animals are my friends, and on this school all life depends. All right, let's hear it for nature. That includes all of us. Wow, Caillou's been being pretty chill. We better not give him any attention. Thanks, everybody. That was a lot of fun. What should we do next? It looked like we wanted some more dancing. Am I right? A little more dancing? All right. They reminded me of this song, Environmental Justice. So the last album I released was about 1.5 years ago, called Seeds, my 4th children's album, and this song is on environmental justice. So if you feel like everybody has the right to a clean, healthy, safe environment, no matter your race or your class or your gender or ethnicity or religion, nationality, then get up and dance for some environmental justice. Come on, move that body. Environmental justice, environmental peace. We all deserve safe, clean, healthy community. Environmental justice, EJ for short. It's time for an EJ report. The environment is the world around you, all the living beings that surround you. This also includes cities, towns, and reservations, every community and every nation. Environmental justice, environmental peace. We all deserve safe, clean, healthy community. Justice means we all have access to what we need to have success. And of course this does include clean water, fresh air, and healthy food. It also means everyone feels safe, no matter your income or your race. Environmental justice, environmental peace. We all deserve safe, clean, healthy community. Yeah. Let's see your environmental justice dance moves. Nice, shoulder shaking. Woo! Alright, we gotta break it down now. Because of centuries of racial oppression, our country has gone in some painful directions, targeting communities of color and the poor with environmental burdens we can no longer ignore. It's time to stand up and raise our voices, to demand leaders make better choices and create rules, laws, and policies that brings EJ to our communities. Environmental justice, environmental peace. We all deserve safe, clean, healthy community. Yes, we do. That means you too. Let the love flow through. Come on and do what you do. But here in the city of Detroit, majority black city, they've been shutting the water off for people who cannot afford to pay their overpriced water bills. That's not right, because we know water is a human right. Ain't that right? The original medicine. So I'm gonna say turn that water on. Turn that water on. Turn the water on. Keep the water on. We're in a family where every one of us belongs. No one is illegal, everyone has a song. Turn the water on. Keep the water on. Keep it flowing and flowing. On and on. Environmental justice means we all belong. Environmental justice. Alright, nice dance party, everybody. Woo! Alright, let's do some river songs. So on this new album, there's several songs inspired by rivers flowing through. This one's called Go as a River. There's two parts to it. The first part is this. Go as a river, flow as a river, let your heart grow bigger. Go as a river. You want to try that with me? Go as a river, flow as a river, let your heart grow bigger. Go as a river. You got it. And then the next part is drop by drop, the jug fills up. Drop by drop, we learn to love. Drop by drop, the jug fills up. Drop by drop, we learn to love. And those are the two parts. And you can sing both parts at the same time. So you can interchange them however you feel moved, okay? And we'll do it together. Go as a river, flow as a river, let your heart grow bigger. Go as a river, flow as a river, flow as a river, let your heart grow bigger. Go as a river, drop by drop, the jug fills up. Drop by drop, we learn to love. Drop by drop, the jug fills up. Drop by drop, we learn to love. Oh, as a river, flow as a river, let your heart grow bigger. Oh, as a river, flow as a river, flow as a river, let your heart grow bigger. Flow as a river, drop by drop, the jug fills up. Drop by drop, we learn to love. Drop by drop, the jug fills up. Drop by drop, we learn to love. Oh, as a river, flow as a river. Let your heart grow bigger. Oh, as a river, oh, as a river, flow as a river. Let your heart grow bigger. Oh, as a river, drop by drop, the jug fills up. Drop by drop, we learn to love. Drop by drop, the jug fills up. Drop by drop, we learn to love. Oh, as a river, flow as a river. Let your heart grow bigger. Go as a river. Yeah, beautiful river, beautiful river. And on the album, we invited hip hop artist and practitioner Born I to add a verse, so he takes it to another level. Can't wait for you to hear it. Lake Michigan is a sacred place, as are all the Great Lakes, but Lake Michigan is a special one to me, and I know to my mom too, and my dad. And sitting on the lake shore, I've written several songs. This is one of them. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help me remember I'm part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help me remember I'm already free. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help us remember we're part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help us remember we're already free. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help me remember I'm part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help me remember I'm already free. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help us remember we're part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help us remember we're already free. Sometimes the summer reminds me of the fall. How death and loss are part of it all. Oh, teach me to let the leaves fall when it's time to let go of it all. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help me remember I'm part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help me remember I'm already free. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help us remember we're part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help us remember we're already free. May we remember we can never fall out of interbeing. We can only awaken more fully to it. The reality of each moment, so deeply connected with all beings, never alone. We remember to come back home to ourselves. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help me remember I'm part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help me remember I'm already free. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help us remember we're part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help us remember we're already free. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help me remember I'm part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help me remember I'm already free. Let the waves rise, let the waves fall. Help us remember we're part of it all. Not only the waves, but the whole sea. Help us remember we're already free. Yeah, thank you for helping us remember. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Caillou. I know I need a lot of reminders. And you know, the one who was elected president in this country is a master manipulator of news cycles, and the news media too are manipulators of our fear and our anger. And what I've found is I need to give myself a really disciplined diet of news intake, so that I'm staying informed and engaged, but also not being overwhelmed by those energies of fear and despair and anger. And it's not to ignore those feelings as they come up. It's important that we recognize them and embrace them with mindfulness. But if we allow ourselves to be overwhelmed by them, carried away by them, then we're becoming part of what we're wanting to change in the world. So we have to keep rooted in our own solidity, our own peacefulness, our own serenity, our own sanity. That's really how I got into this, everybody. Just trying to be sane, trying to be restored to sanity. And the 5 mindfulness trainings, the 14 mindfulness trainings, the 12 steps all help me to do that. But I need the reminders because it's easy to get swept away in those currents. So thank you for being those reminders for me, for each other, and let's keep doing that. Let's keep doing that. Let's keep singing our songs in the ways that we are called to sing them, sharing our hearts in the ways that we're called to share them, and doing it with deep courage. And we can water those seeds of courage in ourselves and each other. Yeah. I was hiking a few summers ago with a dear friend up north in Michigan. We were backpacking. It was Caillou's first backpacking trip. He did really well. He had his own little backpack, carried his own food. And we were trying to get to Father John's cabin. Father John was a Catholic priest who was a pastor at the church that I grew up in Kalamazoo, St. Thomas More. And he was the campus minister too to my friend Janet, who I was hiking with when she was in college. And he has since passed, but his cabin is there in the woods in northern Michigan. And we were hiking towards it, backpacking towards it. And we had to cross this place called Low Bridge. And the song just started coming to me. And I heard it also as kind of a spiritual song. So, Low Bridge, come on down. And on the album, my parents play with me on this one. My dad plays bass and my mom sings. Low Bridge, come on down. Low Bridge, come on down. Low Bridge, come on down. Lead us over the river. Low Bridge, come on down. Low Bridge, come on down. Low Bridge, come on down. Lead us over the river. Oh, wide and deep, wide and deep. Oh, that river runs wide and deep. Lead us over the river. No bridge, come on down. No bridge, come on down. No bridge, come on down. Lead us over the river. Oh, that current it twists and turns, twists and turns, twists and turns. Oh, that current it twists and turns. Lead us over the river. Oh, bridge, come on down. Oh, bridge, come on down. Oh, bridge, come on down. Lead us over the river. Oh, that water is icy cold, icy cold, icy cold. Oh, that water is icy cold. Lead us over the river. No bridge, come on down. No bridge, come on down. No bridge, come on down. Lead us over the river. Come on, let's go. Oh, that river runs wide and deep, wide and deep, wide and deep. Oh, that river runs wide and deep. Lead us over the river. No bridge, come on down. No bridge, come on down. No bridge, come on down. Lead us over the river. Oh, that current it twists and turns, twists and turns, twists and turns. Oh, that current it twists and turns. Lead us over the river. Low bridge, come on down. Low bridge, come on down. Low bridge, come on down. Lead us over the river. Yeah, another river song. This is Learn to Love Again. It has taken on a few different meanings since I've written it 3 years ago. But learning to love myself is its current meaning for me. What's its meaning for you? And as Finn was reminding me when we were having dinner before this event started, when we love ourselves, we're loving our non-selves too. All of our ancestors, Mother Earth, the whole cosmos. So why is it so hard to love ourselves? It's a practice. It's almost beyond belief. Oh, it's a sacred grief. Oh, what a relief. To let go, to let it flow, to not know, to live and be alive, to deepen and to thrive. Together we survive by depending on each other's brilliance, strengthening our shared resilience, loved by the billions and billions. This is the art of living. When we have love, we're given and can cry through the pain. This is the art of loving when we're left with nothing and can learn to love again, learn to love. love again, learn to love again, learn to love again and again and again, learn to love again, learn to love again, learn to love again. Love has so much to show when we let our hearts grow and take it slow. Putting bare feet on the dirt here on Mother Earth, remembering our human worth. Each one a sacred part of the circle of hearts, living these healing arts. This is the art of living when we have love forgiven and can cry through the pain. This is the art of loving when we're left with nothing and can learn to love again, learn to love again, learn to love again, learn to love again and again and again, learn to love again, learn to love again, learn to love again. Who's learning with me? Yeah, all right. You want to share some insights in the chat, what you're learning about love these days? What's your practice telling you? Let the rain fall, hear the spirit call, and sing to it all. Let the rain fall, hear the spirit call, and sing to it all. Let the rain fall, hear the spirit call, sing to it all. Let the rain fall, hear the spirit call, sing to it all. This is the art of living when we have love forgiven, we can cry through the pain. This is the art of loving when we're left with nothing and can learn to love again, learn to love again, learn to love again, learn to love again and again and again, learn to love again, learn to love again, learn to love again. Don't give up on love. It's the only thing we're made of. Don't give up on love. Love myself too. When I love myself, I become a wide ocean of refuge for myself and those around me. So glad love found me. Don't give up on love. 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 In true love, the giver and receiver disappear. It's just us here, no one. Everyone, we are one. It means loving your ancestors, even the ones who brought European style war to Turtle Island. Yeah, I love Larry and Peggy and the whole damn Lotus Institute. I love you too. Don't give up on love. Keep that poetry in motion. Keep flowing in this ocean. All these rivers, all these true love givers and receivers and believers. It takes time to love yourself, but it is so worth it. It's a practice that we're all learning, but we don't have to earn it. Everybody deserves it. Everybody is worthy. Yeah. Everybody is thirsty. But they be giving us some bad water in Flint, Detroit, the United States of America. They forgot about the real medicine. Open up, let the love flow, let us in. Don't give up on love. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up on love. Yeah. Thank you for the collaboration there. Feels good. It feels good to sing through the layers of fear, the layers of shock, the layers of grief. A lot of grief, and that's good. We got to move through it. We got to move through it so we're not paralyzed by it. And thankfully, we have a practice and we have community to help us do that. Yeah, take a little tea break. As we're drinking the tea, we can remember that we are the river. Most of our bodies are made up of water, and it's the same water recycled over and over, transformed and recycled. That's how deeply connected we all are to each other and to all living beings. I want to do one more song. This one is came from Peggy and Larry and Sister Peace. So let me tell this origin story of our Sangha here in Detroit, or part of the origin story. There's many conditions, but I wanted to start a Sangha. I was inspired to start a Sangha. I knew I needed a Sangha to support my practice and my happiness, but I didn't know how to start one. So I wrote a letter in my journal while I was on a retreat. I wrote a letter to Ty asking, or just sharing that aspiration of wanting to start a Sangha. I didn't send it or anything. I sent it spiritually, I guess. I didn't send it in the mail. But the next week, I got an email from Peggy inviting me to be part of a course she was offering called Building Beloved Community. And it was about Sangha building. And so there was my answer right there. And I joined that course, and Peggy became a mentor, and Larry and Sister Peace. And that's what inspired me to start with Marcia, the partner of Ian, who made the chair I'm sitting on, who now live in Japan. She and I started the Building Beloved Community Sangha here in Detroit, and that's what we're continuing to practice as, what Finn and Joy are part of. And we're a small but mighty crew of deep practitioners here. And anyway, Peggy said when she gets up in the morning, she puts her feet in the river of goodness. And that's where the song came from. Got my feet in the river of goodness, gonna let that river flow. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna let that river flow. You got it? Try it with me. Got my feet. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna let that river flow. I'm gonna stay engaged with my peace. 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 I'm gonna let that river flow. Got my feet. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna let that river flow. I'm gonna tell these stories. 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 I'm gonna let that river flow. Got my feet, I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna let that river flow. I'm gonna let the ancestors speak. 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 I'm gonna let that river flow. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna let that river flow. Let it flow now. I'm gonna take each step with love. 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 I'm gonna let that river flow. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna let that river flow. I'm gonna lay these burdens down. 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 I'm gonna let that river flow. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna let that river flow. I'm gonna set my heart at ease. 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 I'm gonna let that river flow. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. I got my feet in the river of goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna let that river flow. Let it flow, y'all. Turn it back over to Peggy and Larry and Matt. Love y'all.
Joe. Joe. Extend the merit, please, in every way you'd like to. And thank you all for joining us for joy. And we're just going to imagine it settling into us, but also that we're going to extend it in all directions, near and far.
All right, this is how I learned it from my mentors, Larry and Peggy. May the merit of our practice
May the merit of our practice
benefit all beings and bring peace.
and bring peace.